Alan as our international sex correspondent here at the Middle Classholes. This is this is right up your alley. This is something you can comment on intelligently and with due gratitude. A married bricklayer from Mexico built an underground tunnel between his home and that of his neighbor so they could carry a secret affair. A construction worker named in local media only as Alberto built a passageway that would allow him to visit a woman named Pamela in her residence in the Tijuana neighborhood of Villas del Padro Uno, while her husband was on a security job. So this guy builds an underground tunnel from his house to her house. Jorge, the husband, comes home, realizes that something fishy is up that day. That Dutch Harbor lady of the evening, maybe I'm just kidding. So it basically chases him around, looks in the bedroom, can't find him, looks under the couch, realizes that man built a wormhole to his house so he could carry on the shit. This is crazy. The things you'll do for sex are amazing. I've never been flabbergasted, but this I was on the cusp of just being like, Jesus, man, for a piece of ass, you built you forged a tunnel like a fucking like a goddamn wild pit bull dog.
This is something. This is something that I think really only comes out of the industrious nature of the Mexican male. So, kudos to him. But I think more concerning is, as a bricklayer, where did he acquire the skill to create this El Chapo drug tunnel over to his mistress's house? Because this is advanced shit from the pictures that I'm seeing here.
You have the option.
I think it's only one picture of a tunnel, but it is an elaborate tunnel. Here, we'll share it. There you go. So I think this is looking down. Like, here's his tile floor, as you can see.
Right.
Damn, that's a big hole. Like, and I'm sure he didn't he's not army crawling. He's probably on all fours at least, doggy style.
So she.
Yeah. So, this is, a testament to man's drive to get some booty. I think is really it in a nutshell. I don't condone cheating on your wives. Don't do that. That's bad. Jorge did not find it amusing when he found Alberto in his home. But yeah, shit, man. Sometimes you got to dig a tunnel to smash your mistress.
Here's what I don't get about this. Now, you brought it up, the industrious nature of the Mexican male, which hard-working gaggle of folk, and I don't want to insult an entire nation of people, but can we focus this energy on maybe building up your country instead of tearing down a structure underneath your neighbor's home? I just feel like, this is. Aren't there easier ways to pull this off? I mean, you had to build a drug smuggler's tunnel, which obviously this guy's a drug smuggler. You just don't acquire the skill to tunnel under the earth for a piece of ass in the middle of the night or the middle of the day.
Connections here. They're as a Latin guy, if I were to find another Latin guy in my home with my wife, said Latin guy would probably be dead. The only reason he would not be dead is if he was like, remember that cartel I work for? Yeah. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. And I also, if we step back and we try not to put too much blame on him, I feel like if you just look at the Latin male as a species of animal, like a tiger or a jaguar, as a large
sex panther.
Yes. I think the drive to procreate is just very strong. And sometimes they can't help themselves. Not me. This guy, Alberto, could not help himself and had to dig a drug tunnel to get some booty.
But, okay, Wes, if you came home to this exact scene where you've now moved your couch and find that there has been earth moved for that man to come canoodle with your lady, don't you just say, hey, honey, you should probably join him. And just send, like, I mean, that's very industrious what he did, but he obviously wants her more than you.
I'm saying,
And maybe they just deserve each other and move on with life.
That son of a bitch ruined any water or electrical lines. I'm taking out my second mortgage on your ass. That's what I would say. Now get the fuck out of here. Hope you didn't screw up something foundational. Don't fuck up that sod farm I've been thinking about.
Now, did you call Miss Utility before you put this under my house? It's the law.
Yeah, very Andy Dufresne of this guy. Very Shawshank. Yes. To build a tunnel. I find it amusing. Was it just so he could, do it without having to like walk out on the sidewalk so the neighbors could see him going into the house? Was that kind of the? I'm assuming that's why he did this, right?
I'm assuming it's so the husband didn't see him like coming or going from the house. But it does seem like an awful amount of work. I mean, because again, you could just call.
You could just needed a fashion bug dressing room or so. I don't know. Like this is a lot. A lot of work.
Did Jorge never fucking clean his house? Did he ever move the fucking couch?
That's also my point. Like nothing. No one noticed this. Nobody. No. Neither party's spouse was like, what's up with all this fucking mortar dust all over the place? This is weird. I mean, I know you're a bricklayer, but this is a little much. Fucking what the fuck's going on here?
Just dumped it like through his pockets, like Andy Dufresne in the backyard. So
why are only your knees and elbows dirty?
El Perro
the
style.
guy never dropped the remote control. I mean, how do you not notice a 4 foot by 4 foot hole under your probably main piece of furniture? I don't know. It's Mexico, man. It's a different way. It's a different way of life that I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, but like we said, these are obviously a creative and industrious people, and for some people, they spend an awful lot of time underground. Maybe we can harness them. We can get them, move them up here. Elon Musk can hire them for his tunneling company. And, maybe we can find some underground highways for everybody to go cheat on their wives with.
How long do you suspect this took? I mean, the affair, okay, say it goes on for a month. When he's like, all right, look, I'm not even going to entertain an accent. Like, all right, look, we've been going at this for a month, but we need to remain a little more under a cloak to make this legitimate. Tell you what, I'm going to build a tunnel. It's going to take me a year, but I'll get over here. All right.
But see, that's impossible to calculate, though, because you ever seen those shows where they got the ladies like shucking oysters and like they can shuck like 100 oysters a minute?
Uh-huh.
Like how long does it take a Mexican man to make a tunnel underground? I don't know. I can't compare that to myself because it would take me years, where it could have just taken this guy like a month.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I need more dimensions of the hole, if that makes sense. But yeah,
can only chuckle at that.
Like, yeah, I know I threw it out there. I just don't understand how like there had to be power tools like a jackhammer. Like you guys said, did he call Miss Utility? Did he check like? Are there houses in between his houses and the neighbor's house? Like, there's some. Did he have to go through other foundations? Did he have to navigate around another basement? Maybe. Like, there's a whole fucking family.
Yeah,
enjoying fucking Jeopardy.
How did he
in the basement? And he's got to go around it.
How did he breach right at underneath the couch too? I mean, that's the science behind that's pretty accurate.
Right.
This seems to be their whip, man, because El Chapo, I mean, what was it? He went and he like laid down in a bathtub, and when and it was like David Copperfield, he was gone.
Yeah.
Kaiser Soze, like they dug him out of a prison.
Yeah.
They kind of have this whole like accurate tunnel digging thing down. It's like Mexican GPS works from the bottom up instead of the top down.
Let me be frank here. I mean, I am 5'4", but there are a plethora of Mexican men coming in at like 4'10". So the tunnel, they don't got to be huge. You just cram them into a fucking suitcase and zip them on down there. So they're uniquely suited to this kind of work. A lot like Costco's monkeys picking coconuts. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're just uniquely suited to the task, and you can't fault them for that.
But I mean, you can certainly fault Alberto for digging a trench over to another married man's castle.
I'm just talking about the act of tunnel making, not the reason for tunnel making.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
The reason for tunnel making turns out to be love making, well, that's a different story.